Jambo, Kiswahili kilichoandikwa kwa herufi za Kiamharic. Writing Swahili in Amharic alphabet. Welcome. The goals of this video, first and foremost, are to invite the scholars and interested groups or individuals of the Eastern Africa so that they can look into how we Africans use our language by our own alphabets. The second goal is to facilitate for Ethiopians to learn Swahili and Swahili speakers to learn Amharic. Engaging Ethiopia in speaking Swahili makes the Swahili speakers number increase by 100 million or more, and in return, the numbers of Amharic speakers in Africa increases in double. Africa unite! Africa Kuнгana! Let's begin. Sehemu moja, part 1. Vowels. Okay. To learn Amharic alphabet, it is very easy. Start with the vowels, okay? Here we use this hyphen and the alphabet A in Amharic. You see this? This is A, equivalent to Swahili. Here you see A. A. Vocally A. Now I write this A 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 7, because in Amharic we have 7 vowels. But we focus only on the 5 which are equivalent to Swahili, Kiswahili. O, E, A, E, O. We focus on this one. But for those of you who want to go further, you take this one also parallel, okay? But we don't use too much focus on this one. Okay, now you see this hyphen. First you write this R. When you put this on the top, you get the first vocal of Amharic. It is called A. It functions as A, and its name is A. And the second one is, you put the hyphen in the middle to the right, then you produce U. U, U. If you put that hyphen down to the right, then you produce E. And if you extend the leg by the same hyphen further, then this one will be long, this one will be short, then you produce A. And if you circle it, this time that both legs are equal, then it will be E. If you put that hyphen on the top, you make this zigzag, you produce E. But we don't worry on this one. We don't have in Swahili. And we produce, and if you extend the left leg by the same hyphen, then you produce O. In short, the hyphen in front, O, down, E, make long the right leg, A, circle it, E, and O, short to the right. So, O, O, E, E, A, E, E, O, O. Repeat. O, E, A, E, O. Well done. Okay, now we have learned the vowels of Amharic or writing vowels in Amharic, the next step is to learn some consonants. Consonanti, consonanti, consonanti. Don't worry, they look like difficult, but they are not. I promise you that. Let's start with the easiest Amharic consonant. It is called B. I wrote this way because we don't have the sound. So this, don't confuse this with Swahili No, this is we don't have it, we don't bother on that, okay? But it is like nurse. You see that but we don't, where we save that for later on, for those of you who are interested to learn the whole alphabet of Amharic. But to just continue with the because we have 7 of them, 7 vowels, so we just simply include them. Okay, this is how we write. I write for this course so this is B. The name of the first alphabet is B. I rewrote them so that it is easy for us to write. Okay, we don't waste time on all the consonants. Okay, so anybody can write B. This looks like the small letter N without that extra thing on the right, on the left. So, or it looks like a door. B. Now, anybody who can write B can write S. The only thing you do is you put that hyphen thing perpendicular on the B. Then this is S. This is our S. By the way, B is the equivalent for Ba in Swahili. S is the equivalent for Sa. Then we go to Sh. If you put on the S that line, you get Sh, equivalent to Sha. The good thing, in Swahili we write 2 letters. In Amharic we have extra, Sh. You can do this. And V, you just disconnect the Sh. You take that thing in between away, then you make V. Then if you write that hyphen thing to the left of B and connect it with right angle, then you produce K. Then Le is the most difficult to write, but if you want to write on hand, use the small letter H. Very handy. Okay, both are acceptable in handwriting. So this is our B, equivalent to Swahili Ba, Se, Sa, She, Sha, Ve, Va, K, Ka. But we don't write like this. I'm just simply matching the equivalent, what Swahili used for B's and S's and Sh's, and what Amharic used for those. But later on we find the exact match, the exact sound with the exact consonant. Okay? Good. So B, S, Sh, V, K, L. Good. Now let's write first our vowels, the 7 of them. U, I, A, E, O, but we concentrate on the U, I, A, E, O. We reduce them to 5, which makes life easy. Coming from many to smaller, it's always good. Now, let's write Swahili and Amharic in combination. Okay, we take B from first First we write the whole B's in Swahili. This is what we have in Swahili. B-U, bu. Sorry. Ba-U, bu. Ba-I, bi. Ba-A, ba. Ba-E, be. Ba-O, bo. That's the 5 B's of Swahili. Now, Let's replace the ba with the b and use the Swahili method to write. Let's combine both and see the results. If you want to write bo, we write the b and the o. This is our bo. This is our b. For this class at least. This is our ba, the a. This is our be. It looks like the Amharic be. I will show you later on. Yeah, it is, but no, wait. And bo, the o. Okay. Now let's take this. Let's extract this Swahili system to Amharic system. Okay. We write b and we get our b. We write b u because b it has a in itself, so it doesn't need this extra in Amharic at least. B. But here is the trick. B u. How come u itself got the u sound? You know, by this hyphen, isn't it? Assume it is possible to make a shortcut, avoiding the whole letter of a, and borrow only this hyphen and put it here. And this is bo. It could have been a good shortcut, but let's see. Anyway, this is bo, and if you are allowed to write like this, and this is also bo. The difference between the two, we stop writing two letters and instead we write only one. And B, we do the same thing. We borrow this thing and put it, and this is B. And ba, the left leg is short, Mr. Then I can't be short like you. Ba. Then be. We take this curl thing here and be. You remember the combined Swahili and Amharic be? It looks almost. I put this closer and I make be. And b, we put this exact thing here, b, but we don't need this one. Then bo, make the leg to the right short. Then this is bo. Let's now see the new system. B, bu, bi, ba, be, b, bo. Now focus on only the Swahili vowels. Bu. You see, we can write bu in Swahili, writing like this, bu. And if we need B, we are like this B. And this is ba. Oh, this is the equivalent for the ba. The second letter of Swahili is ba. And here I found this is not equivalent, this is equal, exact equal, ba. I found you. Then we write be, then b, ba. In short, in Amharic, we cannot write this. Amharic and Swahili have something in common. Whatever you write, you read it. What you see is what you get. So if you write like this, they read b, they cannot say b. If you write b, u, if you write two letters, they read it, both of them. So we read it, sorry. B, u, bu. We cannot say b, u. We read. If you ask me to read this, I cannot say bu. It is two letters, then I have to read both of them. B, u. So the Swahili system don't work. But if we change Amharic letters by Swahili letters and by some adjustment of the vowels, then we can write. If you borrow the Swahili abecede, abacada, then we can write Amharic in Swahili letters. You see? But now let's the thing on hand, writing Swahili in Amharic letters. Okay, so because this is O, this is our bu. U, bu. I, B, A, ba. E, be. O, o. Focus on the 5 one. Bu, bi, ba, be, bu, bo. The first consonant is very easy. Let's see now all of them, all the consonants we have learned. Okay, let's see the rest of the Amharic letters with their vowels. First we write as usual O, E, A, E, O. For those of you who want to go further, you add and E. The first one is B. We have finished about B. Anybody who can write B can write Bo because of this sign here, the letter put in the middle. So B, Bo, Bi, Ba, Ba. This is our equivalent, not this time, exactly equal. You can replace now Ba with this Ba. Here we have A, here we have Ba. We can write now Ba, Ba by writing this two times. Now if we put that hyphen upside down, perpendicular, then you get our sa. You put in the middle, so you see, you put it here, so, si, sa, so, si, sa, se, se, so. Don't need this one. So, sorry. So, si, sa, se, so. O, su. I, si. A, sa. E, se. O, so. Sa. Shall we write sa? Then sha, you just parallel this time on the top of sa, then you produce shu. O, shu. She, sha, she, she, sho. One important thing, we, instead of making s to the side like this, it is, you use the system. Can you put that? But you don't need it. You don't need it. Why use that? Oh, for those of you who want to continue, okay, you don't put it on the side like that, but on the top, and you tilt it a little bit like the zigzag. Okay, the zigzag you make on the okay, tilt it a little bit. Otherwise, she is the same. Okay, shu, she, sha, she, sho. This is our sha. One good point to writing Swahili in Amharic, you avoid to write two letters. Only one letter, sha. The, vu, vi, this is our va, the, vo. Vu, vi, va, ve, vo. Then our ka, it starts with ka. Ku, ki, this is ka, ka. Ke, ko. Le, by hand, write the small letter English H or the Swahili. Ha. Le, lu, li, la, le, lo. But on the Swahili, lu, li, la, le, lo. Now let's write some words with Amharic letters, okay? Let's see if this is possible. Okay? Because now you are beginners, you have to put all the letters you have learned here. So if you have a problem, you can refer this table, okay? But the trick is just learn the Besha, you remember? Only this one, or the Basasha. Then remember what makes it U. Okay. Neno. Katika alfabeti ya Amharic. This, when you look at it, it looks difficult, but it is not. Look, for example, our ka. Remember, this is ka. Another ka here. We didn't learn this one. Ka. Here is a. There is alpha. when you write, okay, when you write the L, we don't say alphabeti because it has a L sound. That's what we call in Amharic. Alphabeti. I've learned new things on the way. Okay, B. Here is B. Alphabeti. Okay. Swahili also has but they don't write it. You don't write it. Okay, now we go to CC. We need Sa. Where is Sa? Here is Sa. And we go the E. Here is C. The last, the end of the leg, get this. At the end of the leg, to the right. That's the C. Write it 2 times. C, C. You know, key. Here is key. And La. La. Here it is. The third one is La. The third one is the A sound, okay? Number 1, U sound. Number 2, E sound. Number 3, A sound. Number 4, etc. Kila. Baba. Write Ba 2 times. Sababu. You know the B. This is Ba. This is Bu. Babu. And the Sa. This is Sa. Okay? Abba, Sasha, Kala. If you know this, you solve many problems. So, Sababu. Sababu. But I wrote this. This is how we write Sababu in Amharic. No, in the meaning. Sabab. If you learn more words, maybe we have many common things. One common thing I learned, whatever you write in Swahili, you read it, something in Amharic. Kiasi. Kiasi. Kisha. Here, Sha, you need 3 letters. In Amharic, you need only 1. Kisha. Siku. Well done, well done, well done. More words from the same table. Neno. Katika alfabeti ya Amharic. Now I did only this one. Shu. Here. And it's the first one. Who is the first one? Shule. Kukua. Kukua. Kuishi. Usiku. Kusikia. Kusikia. Well done. By the way, my name is Tamrat. Well done, Tamrat. Now you can read Swahili. You make Swahili reading easy for yourself. Good job. Okay, more letters. Consonanti. All the red ones is for those of you who want to go further in reading, writing Amharic. U, I, E, O. Now I know Swahili also have but they don't want to write it. When they say they have. Okay. Now writing B will help writing many words based on that single letter. Now if you extend B, let me write B here. Okay? If you write B, it is B. Then you extend it from both sides, then you make Z. You see, writing Z also. If you can write B, you can write Z. The rest is the same. You put in the front this thing, the O sign, you see, Zu, Zi, Za, Ze, Z, Zo. But for us, Z, Zu, Zi, Za, Ze, Z, Zo. The Za, here it is. So, Swahili Za replaced by Amharic Za. Here, these 3, they don't exist in Swahili. This is Je, If you want to write ja in Swahili, it sounds like this. Try to read these three letters together, then you produce this ja. More air between the tongue and the gum. Ja, ja, and more vibration. Ja. And this one is, I use it for da in Swahili. Da. Okay? So I don't know why I make it red. It's supposed to be black. We use this one. Sorry. I underline. I'm gonna underline it with. Okay? We use this. Sorry. Okay? Because we don't use it, we don't have this ka in Swahili, becomes da. So this is our da. Da, do, di, da. This is da. Okay, almost covered it, but remember, put the last one. Okay, after we write this, it is my mistake. So, do this. This is da, but we'll say da. Okay, da, the, do. So, this is the new da. Instead of writing this, we can write this. I put this side. If you teach Ethiopian, you can use this so that we can have. I'll come to this later on. But I use this for here to explode it. Okay. That means the Swahili cha. If you put this apostrophe, then you are exploding it. Okay. It sounds cha. We have many languages in Ethiopia also. We have these explosive letters. Cha. Okay. Now we go to m. Equivalent ma. This is ma. How to write ma? It's very simple. You write two b's. Okay. You write two b side by side. Okay. This is number one b. Then next to it. Now, oh, sorry. You write. Oh, I couldn't write b. Okay. Write. There is no small and capital letter in Amharic. This is also an advantage. Write two small b's, not small letter, but small b's, then connect them. Or make two O's, then connect at the top. Because I gather this all the B families. Anybody who can write B can write all this. So this is our equivalent ma in Swahili. Ma, but the whole spectrum of mess, this is we have. Me, mu, mi, ma, me, mo. Only for Swahili group. U, mu, mi, ma, me, mo. The logic is the same. You put this u. You put this thing, but it has no leg, so give it a leg. Then you extend it, me. Now remove that extension, it will be only ma. I mean, that hyphen. Then you circle it, me. Otherwise it needs leg. And if you write from inside and tilt it a little bit to the right, to the left, then you get me. If it is straight, mo from inside. Okay. How to write well? The same thing. If you know how to write that, then you can write well. Okay. Connect this. Here I have luckily a mistake. So connect this. It will be wa, or the equivalent wa. Swahili wa. So u, we give it a leg and extension in the middle. In the middle again, no extension this time to the right or to the left. It is wa, and that circle thing we in the middle, u, and leg and tilted it to make it different from wa. Wa. So this is wa, and this is ha. This is also ha, the first letter which doesn't follow the sound. Okay, so we have two ha's in Amharic. We have many of them, but I choose only this one. Ha, ha, who, he, ha. You can write this one or this one. I prefer this one. He, ho, but for the Swahili group, we start from the o, who, you need this to the right, and not the leg, you give it leg because there's no leg, and to the right, then neutral is ha, then circle it, he, zigzag, he, then ho, the same. This time the circle goes up, ho. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 of them. 14 of them. Now let's make some examples. No. Did I say nano? Neno. Katika alfabeti ya Amharic. Kamwe. Kamwe. Now you know how to find ka. By the way, this is the first one. Ka. If they start with a, you just simply refer here. But let's read first in Swahili. A, ba, the letters I mean. A, ba, sa, sha, va, ka, la, za, ja, da, cha, ma, wa, ha. You don't need ja, but if you want to teach Ethiopian Swahili, you need it. Okay. Katika alfabeti ya Amharic, kamwe, kam, what is the ma? Is ma, and kamwe, we need e. We need e. Good, kamwe. We need me. Why did I cut it? It is full of me. Okay, we need me. Kamwe. Kamwe. Ambao. Ambao. Kwa. Kwa. Wako. Wako. What is our wa? Ko. You go to ka, then the last one is ko. Wako. Wako. Walikuwa. Kama. Alisema. Hewa. The trick is, or the simplest way to study is, before you start writing, remember the vowels of Amharic, then learn the consonant and see how they change accordingly with that thing, with that hyphen thing, where to put the hyphen. With some exceptions, every language has exception, and you study that. More consonants. Good. Now, consonanti, we know ko, we know so. Where are you saying it? If you learn N and T, na and ta in Swahili, or changing na and ta to Swahili, or from Swahili to Amharic, then 90% is done. Okay. First thing first, the vowels as usual. Now I have learned we need also in Swahili if we want to write it in Amharic. U, I, O. I inverted it because we don't have in Swahili it is known. What is yeah. This is the this is the O. I don't know, sometimes my usage of computer is not that good, so sometimes whatever I write go different places. Okay. Back to okay. These are the PA groups. You remember? Some 14 of them, they were the B groups. A person, anybody who can write B can write the rest of the letters in that group. But now this one is the PA group in Swahili PA. If you write the PA group, or the PA or the P or the person Amharic, then you can write the rest of them very easy. I'll show you. But first, how to write the PA groups. This first, by the way, how to write PA. This is the P, the first one, the with a sound. It looks like English capital letter T. Oh, Swahili capital letter T. What did I say PA group? I could have said, the T group. Anyway, capital T. Then in the middle, the capital T groups, sorry. If you write capital T, capital Ta in Swahili, it is Ta. If you put the U sign, that means to the right, it is Tu. Then to the end, T. Oh, sorry, I'm confused. You write capital T or capital Ta, then it is Pa in Amharic. In the middle, Pu. As usual. The third one is P, Pa. You write all the way, then at the end you turn it to the left. Then P, the circle thing, and P, you make a zigzag at the top. Then Po, start tilting from the top, straight forward. Okay, so this is Pa. So let me see here one shortcut. O. If you see O, all of them you see. Pu, Tu, Chu, Ko, Gu, No. If you know this, you know how to make it the U sound. How to write them with their U sound, okay? Only put this sign to the right. So don't say that you are going to study Southern Peace. No. You study the vowels and the consonants. Anybody who studied this can write like Swahili. You don't multiply all the vowels and the consonant and you have this much. No. You combine, we combine. So this is P, Pu, you put that sign here. Okay. Now T. The Amharic T, you put the line in the middle or somewhere in the middle. Okay. T. Its equivalent is Ta to Swahili Ta. This is Swahili Ta, Ta. Okay. Ta. Tu, Ti, Ta, Te, Te, To. How do we write Ta? Just drop this in the middle from the Pa in the middle. Okay, then you go all the way except here. Here, instead of making tilting the leg, we make it circle. That's the exception. Maybe I put this here. You can remind yourself. Then change the same. If you write T, then you put an additional parallel line on the top, that parallel to T on the top, the hyphen thing. Then you got this, which looks like Chinese letter. Cha, oh, China. Cha, China. Che, chu, chi, cha, che, cho. This is the equivalent. You can replace this cha in Swahili to one letter. Then this the explosive one in Amharic. I put this. Maybe we have no place for this in Swahili. Maybe we need it. You explode it, you know. Try to say K, but explode it. Try to say ka, I mean Swahili, ka, then more air and energy, ka. Then our ga, it is written like this, we find it here, but how can this be in the group of the T, the capital T group, or the Amharic group? Look, cover this part. See? That's ga. So anybody who can write this, erase this, then you get ga. The rest is the story. History. Story. Ga, gu, gi. You see? Cover this half. Ga, ge. Ge is different. You make circle here. The sixth one is completely confused one. You can imagine this language when they make it some 5,000-6,000 years ago. How did they manage? Okay. Ge, gu, gi, ga, ge, gi, go. Go is you put the top line again here. It is exceptional. Yeah. So the rest is again. Oh, first we go to ga. So this is the equivalent to ga. Ga. This I write it just so that you can remind yourself. Pata, pata, cha, ka, ga, na, na. Otherwise you need all of them. Okay. Na. If you write this one, you can write. If you write ga or the ga group, you can write the na group. Just put this hyphen on the top of the ga, at the end of it. See? Then you get na, nu, ni. Na, you turn the face by 180 degree mirror reflection. You turn it. That's na. Ne, ne, instead of the circle thing, again we go back to the zigzag thing. Okay. Go. You write na, then you make circle. Again, this is not the usual one. Okay. Anyway, this is how you write na. This is what I like about Swahili. In many languages, I have learned 4 languages. Now, my language doesn't count, but okay, Amharic, English, Norwegian, English, Norwegian. What is the third one? Yeah, Russian, but not a lot Russian. But all of them, they don't have nya. But Swahili, here, my neighboring land Kenya, they have nya. Then we can go to Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, I'm not sure, Burundi, they have nya. One good thing is, in Amharic, you have 1 letter for nya. We don't need 3 of them. See? Nya, new, ni. If you know how to write na, then put that bar on the top, then you change it to nya, nyu, ni, nya, nye, nye, nyo. This is nya in Amharic. This is how you write it. I'm happy with this nya thing. And che. Che. Norwegian, they don't have che. If they want che, they have to combine letters. Okay, English also, they have to write ch. So Amharic is good to write. It has plenty of letters. Now we have, I have put all the letters, 21 of them here, 777. So now we can cover more words. Neno. Katika alphabeti. Oh, now we have T. Two T. Katika. We have A. We have la 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 la. Oh, le. Ah. You see, Swahili, they have le, but they don't want to use it. Alphabeti. Katika alphabeti. This is le. You can go back and refer it. Katika alphabeti. We know bear, here is bear, and T. See? It is easy to write Swahili in Amharic alphabet so far. Katika alphabeti ya Amharic, A, we know what it is, we know our M. Oh, you don't write M, you don't have, you have, but you don't have a symbol for it. But we have Amharic. The dog is disturbing. Okay, so let's see the first one here. Ingawa. You have Ingawa. N is somewhere there. Nanunina ne. Ingawa. Ndege. But when you are learning Amharic, people who use Amharic alphabet for Swahili, they will learn to read these two together. Ndege. Mlango. Mlango. Mwili. Mbwa. Kuondoka. Wimbo. You know, but I can refer the table. Wimbo. Numeral. Yeah, so let's go to the next table, the next whiteboard. Welcome to the last consonant, or the last group of alphabets. Then these are the Y group, okay, or the P group. Oh, this is a confused with that one. Okay, you write P, then it's okay. It shouldn't be like the computer perfect like this. Okay, you write P, then you can call this Y. There's no problem. This most of the people write like this. Yeah. Equivalent to ya, this is ya. O, ya, you, ye, ya, ye, yo. The, you write the same yeah, but this time make it short, then you give it a rectangular leg. Okay, you can use, okay, write short here, then make a rectangular leg for it. It is the. It is rectangular, not okay, not like this. This is computer. When you do write, computer use this fancy thing, but in you write in hand, you do like this. Okay. The, do, the, but you shouldn't close it here. It's difficult to write with this PowerPoint. Okay, write small p once. Okay, now make it big one. Then connect with this. This is the. Or you can do the same thing here. The, do, di, da, de, do. Okay, this is da. J, ju, ji, ja, je, je, jo. This is ja. If you know ja, then you put the line and the hyphen and connect this parallel line, then it is easy. I don't know why I start with this one. I'm supposed to write with this one, okay? Write but we don't have. Okay, to write you make the curve smooth, not rectangular, okay? Not like this one. You start from this, then you go, see? No rectangular. So this is no sharp ending, smooth ending. So in Swahili, if you write ta and sa together and to try to say it, then you form this sa. And if you put this thing on the top, you get the explosive pa. In Swahili, if I write this p and pa and on the top here, it means explosive. Make it explosive. Boom. Instead of saying pa, soft, put too much energy between your lips and many air at the same time, then you find this pa. Paulus, Ethiopia. Many people say Ethiopia. No, Ethiopia. P. Okay, then the last one is the two groups. If you write for this one, L will do. That's all our R equivalent to Swahili, equal to Swahili. This is Ra, Ra. I repeat again, in Amharic we don't have small capitals. All of them, they are equal. Equality is the principle. Okay, so Ra, Ru, Ri, Ra, Re, R, Ro, Swahili. We've got vowels, Ru, Ri, Ra, Re, and the unwritten one. We use this one in Amharic. From now on, I include also. If I want to write Swahili in Amharic, R, Ro. Then if you connect this with this thing, then it will be the Fa group. Fa, Fu, Fi, Fa, Fe, Fu, Fo. Well done. Now study the alphabet. Find YouTube to learn Amharic if you want. I also teach Amharic on YouTube, so I'll put the link down in the comment section so you can use that. Okay. Now let's use how can we write, for example, short sentences, short Swahili sentences only in Amharic letters. It's interesting to see that. Okay, now since we have finished all the alphabets, let's see now how to write first all Swahili alphabets in Amharic letters. Okay, to the right is Amharic, Ki Amharic, and to the left Swahili, Ki Swahili. I forget the key here. A, ba, cha, advantage, only one letter. Da, da, disadvantage, write two letters. F9, fa, ga, If you put this thing, then you have to put that. You jump to the but make the short ga, not ga, ga. Ha, sorry. Ha, ja, ka, la, ma, na, nya, ga, o, pa, ra, sa, sha, ta, da, da, u, va, va, wa, ya, za, za. Well done. Swahili. Kiswahili kilichoandikwa kwa herufi za Kiamharic. Kiswahili kilichoandikwa kwa herufi za Kiamharic. A, ba, cha, da, e, fa, ga, ha, i, ja, ka, la, ma, na, nya, nga, o, pa, ra, sa, sha, ta, u, va, wa, ya, za. All of them that are, but the vowels e, I, O, U are read differently than the rest of the alphabets. When you memorize the alphabet for the Amharic speakers, we say isn't it? So you have to say he, abacha, da, e, you got this vowel. Okay. Let's use now 100% Amharic letters to read and write Swahili. Kiswahili kilichoandikwa kwa herufi za Kiamharic. Kiswahili kilichoandikwa kwa herufi za Kiamharic. Habari. Mimi ni Teddy Afro. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante. Karibu. Unaongea Kiamharic? La. Siongei Kiamharic. Samahani. Naweza agiza kikombe cha kahawa? Samani. Mombasa iko wapi? Now I read slowly. Habari. Mimi ni Teddy Afro. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante. Karibu. Unaongea Kiamharic? La. Siongei Kiamharic. Samahani. Naweza agiza kikombe cha kahawa? Samahani. Naweza agiza kikombe cha kahawa? Samahani. Mombasa iko wapi? Mombasa iko wapi? Mombasa iko wapi? Interesting. Nambari. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can write Swahili in Amharic. Thank you for your time and interest. I hope you contribute to this one in any way you want. Thank you very much. Bye.